SCP-003, the Silent Torturer Object Class, Keter Special Containment Procedures. SCP-003 is contained within a reinforced bioisolation chamber at Crimson Hollow Laboratory, Port of Spain, Trinidad. The chamber must be lined with anti-anomalous biorepellent coatings and equipped with one-way observation glass. Direct interaction with SCP-003 is strictly prohibited. All feeding, hydration, or experimental procedures are to be conducted via remote-controlled dispensers or mechanical manipulators. Personnel entering the observation area must wear full biohazard suits, and any behavioral hesitation, fear, or signs of nervousness require immediate removal. Animals or insects introduced for study must be approved by Dr. Cellini Marquez. Unapproved subjects will result in containment lockdown and a review of the incident by the core team. All deceased specimens are to be preserved in the victim archive, and biological samples from both SCP-003 and her victims are to be stored under cryogenic containment. AI assistant Alexa monitors all activity, alerts the team to anomalies, and maintains a continuous log of SCP-003's interactions. Description: SCP-003, referred to as Riah, is a humanoid female appearing approximately 17-19 years of age. Riah exhibits extreme predatory behavior toward animals and insects, demonstrating a combination of meticulous observation and chaotic sadism. Riah engages in a variety of ritualized tortures, including but not limited to piercing, dissecting, or manipulating anatomy using fine needles and sharp instruments, drawing on living subjects with ink or bodily fluids, sometimes combining artistic patterns with inflicted injuries, withholding food or water, forcing prolonged suffering, or conversely forcing consumption to maintain control, escalating violent behaviors in response to resistance, escape attempts, or struggle by her prey. Riah demonstrates a marked preference for lizards, but has been observed torturing a domestic dog known as Cam. Her methods include feeding water to prey via a straw, forcing unnatural postures, and controlling every movement of her victims with precise, ritualistic cruelty. Resistance from animals appears to amplify her chaotic behavior, while compliance results in slower, deliberate torment. Her actions are largely silent. Riah rarely speaks and emits no vocal signals during experimentation, which has led the Foundation to designate her as the Silent Torturer. Psychological evaluations indicate obsessive-compulsive patterns, ritualistic behaviors, and an absence of empathy. Discovery and recovery. SCP-003 was first located in the abandoned Abaddon School Animal Lab. Mobile units discovered mutilated lizards, partially hydrated and terrified animals, and evidence of ritualized dissection. Cam, the domestic dog, was restrained under her control but alive. Upon attempted capture, Riah displayed highly unpredictable and chaotic behavior, necessitating sedation and mechanical restraints. She was then transferred to Crimson Hollow Laboratory for containment and study. Containment notes: Director/Manager, Dr. Cellini Marquez approves all procedures and supervises containment. Head Researcher. Dr. Elias Grant monitors SCP-003's interactions with living organisms, specializes in anomalous biology. Lead Security. Agent Cairo Vale handles all containment breaches and transfers. Psychologist/Behavior Analyst. Dr. Nina Alvarado studies ritualistic and sadistic patterns, advises on personnel safety. Lab Technician. Riah Cruz manages equipment, monitors remote procedures, and ensures prey are delivered under protocol. AI Assistant Alexa continuously monitors behavior, alerts personnel to escalation, logs every interaction. Containment protocols emphasize remote observation and automated feeding/hydration. Direct contact is permitted only under extreme emergencies, with sedation and restraining measures pre-approved by the director. Any unauthorized exposure may result in a containment breach. Behavioral Analysis. Riah's behavior is divided into observation, manipulation, and escalation phases. Observation phase. Riah watches prey intently, noting movements, strength, and responses. This can last hours and often includes ritualistic placement of objects or animals. Manipulation phase. Riah begins interaction, introducing forced hydration, needle-based dissection, or drawing on subjects. The prey's compliance or resistance influences the intensity of her behavior. Escalation phase. Any attempt at escape or struggle triggers heightened aggression, sometimes leading to extreme dismemberment or prolonged torture. Her fascination with anatomy is matched by her chaotic creativity. She has been observed forcing lizards to drink water through a straw while holding them in unnatural postures, drawing intricate patterns on prey using blood or ink, experimenting with forced feeding methods, including prolonged liquid intake. Riah displays no empathy or remorse, but exhibits structured rituals with each subject. Each act, though horrific, follows a personal internal logic that seems obsessive and compulsive. Incident reports. Incident 3 Riah was discovered manipulating a lizard into a rigid posture while feeding it water via straw. Resistance by the lizard resulted in immediate escalation, additional dissection, and intricate ink markings on its body. Incident 3 During the introduction of Cam into her containment chamber, Riah restrained and forced the dog into unnatural positions. Attempts by Cam to resist or escape resulted in a 3-hour episode of ritualized manipulation and forced hydration, causing high levels of stress to observing personnel. Psychological profile. Riah exhibits traits consistent with obsessive-compulsive and sadistic tendencies, with ritualized attention to detail in every act of torture. She is highly reactive to fear or resistance, and calm or compliant prey leads to slower, more deliberate experimentation. She has been described as artistic in cruelty, combining anatomical precision with chaotic sadism. Despite her silence, Riah appears to understand observation, manipulating behavior of both prey and personnel to induce maximum fear or compliance. Foundation notes: Crimson Hollow Laboratory is the primary containment site. Founder, Dr. Alaric Hector. Director/Manager, Dr. Selene Marquez. Core team enforces containment and research. Dr. Elias Grant, Agent Cairo Vale. Dr. Nina Alvarado, Technician Riah Cruz, and AI Assistant Alexa. Warnings: SCP-003 is highly dangerous. Any hesitation, fear, or perceived weakness may trigger escalation. All personnel must remain vigilant, adhere to protocols, and avoid introducing unapproved subjects. Observation alone may induce psychological strain due to the nature of her sadistic rituals. When she sits silently, watching, she is already planning the next act of controlled chaos. Her needles, her straw, her ink, each movement is precise, obsessive, and terrifying.